Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, and welcome back to Flotsam. In the last stream, we kind of just got our bearings and figured out exactly what the new game means and what it's going to take to try and survive in this water world. And welcome Dwarven Hulk, welcome Phasian. So we visited a few points of interest here, a few landmarks, and gathered a few items. We have, let's see, center, thank you. We have some more exploration to do. We can salvage, no, it's not salvage, but the person salvage with the boat. Well, what do we need? Not much. We have everything jam-piled in here, pretty good. We should probably do... No, we don't need water either. Okay, well, what do we need? Okay, somebody come and get these 2 pieces of wood here before they bother me. Or 4 pieces of wood here before they bother me. Let's see, we got Lonely Island. We just picked up... Oh, that's what we did. We just picked up that fourth drifter. So, if anyone's... actually, I have someone to name. A female name. Drinks less. Okay, that's good. Lana, you drink less. What do we need someone to do? Probably need someone dedicated to salvaging now around buoys. That would probably be the best scenario here. We need to get to this one yet? No, we got the rescue. That's right, that's the rescue. This is the seaweed. We're getting that now. Although, we have no storage, so we probably should build some storages. What do you want? What are you yelling at me for? Alright. You snapped too hard. Well, I guess that's how it's gonna work. Okay, well, you've yelled at me, but I don't know what you're yelling at me for. So the other thing we can do... oil refinery, no, we have one of those. Distillery, we have those. Is we need to look at the research. We need to do some research. So we could either get a house, or houses, the ability to build houses. We could get the scrap smith, plastic recycler. We could make a more efficient water. That might not be a bad idea. Hey, no problem. I appreciate stopping by and doing good on food. We could get one of the cooked food though. That extends the nutritional value of your food. I think I will get the desalinator. And this takes fish. We need to set up the scrapsmith. And exports cooked fish, which is good, instead of dried fish, which this has a nutritional value of 1. The dried fish has a nutritional value of 0.5. Or we could make sushi, which also only has a nutritional value of 1. We need the scrapsmith. Well, let's start with those 2. That's probably a good plan. So, build, crafting... Scrapsmith, that's a big building. What's over there? Abandoned motorboats and factory ruins. We should go in that direction next, I think. After you finish harvesting the last of the seaweed here. And I've already filled up that storage too. Nice. I guess it might be time to start building the bigger storages. Make some rope. So we have it on hand. And we got the distiller too, didn't we? Which also requires pipe. And we're low on plastic. Okay, let's set up some plastic harvesting here someplace. There we go. Big 2 boats out there. Probably because all the boats are full. No, that one's not full. I'll just keep building storage here. How goes it? Almost done.
Hello.
Catherine is doing the building.
Hello.
So, this one doesn't have a bottle in her hair, Phasian.
Yo.
Unlike these two.
Yo.
Lana does not have a bottle in her hair. I should probably start making some water again. What have we here? Oil refinery, right. Fish sticks, we have no fish to stick. Go. So, pipes and screws. What do we need for this? 8 pipes. Will that leave most of our metal scrap? Yep. The huge bangs hiding the eyes. Oh, yeah.
Hey, hello.
Or the one eye, I guess.
Hello.
Fish sticks. I think Ontario is our crafter, but he's also our landmark salvager. So depending on how that looks... Oh, it's done. Okay, good.
Yo.
Catherine's doing the building. Good.
Hey.
Now she's hauling scrap. Good. Ontario's doing the crafting. Just pile the scrap up right there. Or just put it anywhere. We don't mind. You pulled in, dropped off the boat, and hopped into another one. It's a good thing we have 3 boats for salvage. And we need 1 more pipe. You're wound up good today. Lyrical wordsmith, huh? Plenty of wood, we just need the plastic. What about fuel? Oh yeah. We probably need to make some more fuel. Some more kindling. Firewood, that's what it's called. We should extend these walkways a little bit. Still need more plastic. We It's good that we had the extra boats because they can haul the plastic out, or back rather. Although we are quite far from here. If I headed out here to these. Oh, we need to look at the seagull nest. That's right. Where is the seagull nest? There it is. Rescue seagulls. Oh, that's also speeded up a little bit. I didn't realize we were on slow mode. We can probably even go super fast.
Hello.
We are slowly making pipes, and then I used up too much of the scrap in the making of the pipes. So now we don't have any of that either. Lovely. Yeah, we're gonna have to move on. I think I will cancel this buoy. Let this boat get back, and then we'll move toward. Oh, Stefano joined Crackington. Right, we're harvesting. They can haul and they can salvage. Excellent. Here they come. And Steffi and Stefano. Anybody want to be a seagull? Okay, come on back now, Ontario. And we can set sail. Let's go this way. Probably like right there. They were kind of equidistant from these, from the plastic, and there's some fish here as well. I suppose you probably could hit people on the coconut if you wanted to be a seagull. Maybe I should have saved Alana to be the other seagull. That might have been funnier. Right. Let's do a fishing buoy here. And let's do a boat salvage there. And let's do a boat salvage. Preferably minimal amounts of wood. I guess there. And what do we have here? Ooh, more scrap and screws. We'll also do a boat salvage there. Lots of work to do. Back to work. Suppose. Let's see here. So Stefano will now be Bayesian. Yeah, but she also likes to hit people on the coconut. So it's a bit of a... Oh, we need to... So how and what do the...
Hey.
Do the birds need a bed? How does that work? They might need a bed. Build out a little bit more here. Yeah, I gotta wait. I'll wait a minute on that one. And hey, Malarian, welcome to the stream. Okay, so we should be making fish sticks again. These two seagulls work hard. Let's build a bed. don't know if that's... I guess that's it. And another. Okay, can we make the thing yet? The water thing? Yes, we can. So I think I will remove this one. And build the desalinator. The funny thing is the seagulls don't try and steal the fish. Build, build, build. Or destroy, destroy, destroy. Almost done. Oh, I see. Now they have to take all the stuff out. That's what they were waiting to do. Is the storage full again? Yeah, storages are full again. Doggone it. Alright, well, we don't need... let me see. Show all buoys. Oh, we already cleared that one out. Okay. Well, what else can we build here? What do you want?
Hello.
You're bored. Okay, well, plant some seaweed? I don't know. Let's see. We gotta find something to spend stuff on. Let's go back into the research, maybe. We could do the plastic recycler. We'll want to do this eventually anyway. We could also get some better food. I think we'll do the food truck. We have the research points. Let's do the food truck. Build. Nope, build. We're already in there. Food. Food truck needs screws. Needs 10 screws. We already have 4, so we need 3 more pairs of screws. Now, will somebody finish unloading this so that I can build something in its place before we run out of water? Probably not. This is a bit bigger. Yeah, it's a bit bigger. I don't want to crowd myself in. You ignored all the update news in the corresponding channel. Oh, yes, the game has gotten quite a few updates. I read your most recent message and not the one before it. Yeah, it's the new world map is quite a bit better. All right, we need to try and manage something here. I guess I will just build this. I'll try and guesstimate where it needs to go. Maybe we'll just go like there. In case I want to put another one in over there. That should help clear this out. I don't know if it is or not. I don't know if Catherine has it linked in there or not, but I've been watching it on Steam. In the Steam updates. I mean in the game's updates channel. I should have tried it out when this version first came out a month or so ago, but I didn't. Build, 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 build. Okay, what else can we build now? Food truck. It doesn't fit in there. I want it to be in there, but it doesn't fit in there. Guess I can put it over here, maybe. The other thing we need to get on the research is the fishing hut. Alright, what's going on with my voice today? And for that we need the nets, which means we need the plastic recycler. Yeah, our water reserves are low. I know, we're working on it. Let's get the plastic recycler as well. Did I finish exploring factory ruins? Yes. Oh, sorry. Sorry. We already were flagged for that one. Plastic recycler. Okay, good. Food truck is done. Okay, so we need the fish in order to cook the fish. Makes sense? Oh, I see why. 1 fish plus 1 seaweed makes 5 sushi. Whereas 1 fish makes 1 cooked fish. So we can actually get rid of this now if we wanted to. Because that's the nibble fish. So let's deconstruct this. And let's build the plastic recycler. Here. And I think I will just set this for infinite crafting. We need some more kindling. Firewood. Which means we'll probably need to start gathering some wood here pretty soon. We have enough for now, but soon. How goes this? Done. Good. Seagulls are done. That's done. That's done. I think we gathered all the plastic we had flagged. There's more seagulls over here. More seaweed over there. What other points of interest have we not found yet? We got the shack town. Kind of a weird thing the way this works. You can only see so far. Abandoned motorboat. Oh, we didn't. We got the motorboats here. I mean, I guess we could go over to those boats. Probably not a bad idea. There's also fish over there. Although we should stop along the way and pick up some more fish. We'll go here. Pick up some more fish. Since I dried it all on the sticks, and we don't want to do that anymore. Well, we obviously have plenty of oil because we keep topping off as soon as we stop driving, so that's good. Go there. Was there just the one fishery here? Oh, there's one way over there. And there's more over there too. There it is. I think they still have some work to do on the transition from the local map into the world map. It's a little bit rough. Let's recycle some plastic here. Let's make some nets. The fishery needed 4. Perfect. We probably need to harvest some more plastic. Like that, I think. Yeah, something about the way that transitions is a little bit rough. And like you just can transition by scrolling in and out on your wheel, so eventually you get to the end of the local and then you pop out to the world map. Yep, seagulls are doing their job, that's good. Oh, we need to get this thing going. Make the things. Need water. I forgot. Crap. Whoever's in charge of making water, get over here and make the water. Kathy.
Hey, hello.
Yep. Yeah, so the seagulls do count as population, so they do need a house just like the humans do. That's nice. They get a house too. Or, well, in this case a bed, but a place of their own. Okay. Let's see. So we can build the fishery now. So yeah, I guess I built these a little close together because I can't get two of these buildings back to back here. Coconut bomb, yeah. I'm gonna poke you in the coconut. Alright, you're going out to find some more plastic. We can probably cancel that plastic job now. But I'll let you fill up first. Might as well. Since you already made it all the way out there. We'll remove that, and then we'll head now, continue on wherever it was we were going. I think we were going out there. Yeah, it's out there. Seagulls and seaweed. Can we get someplace to hit them all? We can indeed. Or I could just go like here and get some more fish. That might be the better bet. Let's do that. At least interim kind of thing. Map and center. Salvage. Fish. That's what we wanted to do here. Fish. Fish and fish. And we'll go over here and fish. I think maybe I'm getting used to it. It's still a little, feels a little clunky, but not too bad. Alright, so we can make the fish sticks now. Or not the fish sticks. The sushi now. We have plenty of oil. We have all kinds of stuff. We're kind of full up on junk now. Look at all the sushi we have. Holy cow, we have 71 food. We need to find some more drifters. Okay, so we use the seaweed as bait to catch fish. 1 seaweed gives us 5 fish. That's pretty good. We're out of seaweed spores, I think it was. So we can't grow any more. I know the water reserves are low. Kathy's working on it. We also need to make sure that Ontario is crafting the firewood.
Yo.
Oh no, Lana's crafting firewood now. Okay. Oh, because Ontario's out here doing this. All the bits and all the pieces. I think we could probably get the houses now. We can also get the large storage yard to store more items. We can get both. I don't see why not. How big are the large storages? Oh, we don't have dry wood. Ooh, that's not good. Nearest wood, I guess, is this one back here. Okay, we'll go fetch that. In the meantime, well, tell me how big these are. Show me. No. Okay, well, let's work on instead. How about, no, we can't get the houses either because we need the dry wood. All right. Time to get the dry wood. I think I can build one more extension to this. Right there. Nice. Good job, seagulls. And we need lots more fuel. But we need the wood first. That's probably not good. How about if we make this a 2-boat buoy? Are we full of storage again? Yes. I have too much garbage, that's the problem. Why I wanted the larger storages. Well, they should be able to take... Holy cow. Loads of scrap. We have too much scrap. Let's try and condense that a little bit here at the scrapsmith. 2 scrap become 1 pipe. 1 scrap becomes 2 screws. Well, let's condense the scrap a little bit here. See how that works out. How much is left here? I'm gonna cancel this for now. We have enough scrap and screws until I can get some wood and dry it and then make it into kindling so we can keep alive here. But the distiller's making a decent amount, or the desalinator rather is making a decent amount of water, so that's good. Pop back up again. Do the seagulls eat the sushi too? Ooh, zoomed out too far again. Yeah, we need the fuel. Okay, good. They brought in some wood now. So they'll haul it over here to be dried. It'll take a bit to dry it, but then we'll have stuff. Factory runs. We'll get some more oil out there. That's good. Enter. Yeah, well, I'm trying to condense things here. Not working out too well for me, but I'm trying. Work, work, work. Could potentially get, where are they at here? We could do a larger drying rack, so we can dry 6 items instead of just 3. That might be worth it. And I could actually remove some of the 3s if I wanted to. Do I want to start building houses? Yeah, I know. It's your export queue is full. That's fine. Leave it alone. Okay, we can make some more firewood. That's good. Almost have enough wood for a house. Almost. There we go. So they are bigger. So I'm going to do is build it way out here, I think. Yeah, I'm going to build it way out here. And then as I'm destroying these, I can build more out here. Fill it up. You're not supposed to swim out there. You're supposed to walk out there on the walkways. That's what we built them for. Come on. Yep, the birds do sleep in the beds. That's funny. Look, Phasian, you're sleeping. Okay, come on. Build the thing. The Phasian is on the kids menu. He eats less. But he's a hungry hippo, so he gets hungry faster. Interesting. And then Steffi is fast, a hungry hippo, and slow. How can you be fast and slow at the same time, game? That seems unlikely. Let's see. I don't think I'll have enough room out there to do... up there to do two. Or to do one yet. I'll have to delete. I'll have to make two here. Oh, 2 drifters per house. Well, that makes life easier. Okay. Actually, let's delete... Let's cancel this one. Let's delete 2 beds. How's it going there? Ontario, you're still working? Actually, you know what? Just go infinite on the firewood for right now. We desperately need it. I may even need to build another woodworking shed. Our storage is all still full? Yes. Can I build a large one? I can. Build a large storage out here. Right about there. These only hold 20 items. The medium ones hold 45. And the large ones hold 120. They're pretty big, but they hold a lot, so it's worth it. They're a lot smaller than 6 of these would be. Okay, that's ready to go. This needs to be cleaned out yet. They coming to build. Catherine's our builder.
Hey, yo.
How do we track where she is? Oh, fishing. Okay, but I didn't ask you to fish. Interesting. Interesting. Unless that was the last fishing node, I bet you it was. Okay, that's fine. Time to build. Time to build. Maybe?
Hey.
Now you're cooking. Wait, you're not the builder. Oh yeah, you are. But you're fishing and cooking first. Maybe I should change some priorities around here. Well, let's see. What's up? I know it's full. We're working on it. Fishing. Crafting. Oh, now somebody's building. I think Lana could also do building at level 2. Alright, let's get the storage stored. Good. Good, good, good. Collect these items. There you go. Now let's build. Keep collecting. There we go. Build the house here. So Catherine and Kathy, you are roommates. Ah, it is full. Okay, good. At least it pauses then. Excellent. And then we will deconstruct these two here. And that'll force Lana and Ontario to move into that one. What's this? 53. I suppose I could like sort my storage, use the filters here, but I can't be bothered. It didn't seem all that useful the last time. Okay, I think we have... No, we could finish salvaging this now, I think. We have space now.
Hey.
Okay, and we'll build one more house here. That storage is getting full fast. Well, at least you know we have lots of stuff. And all of the wood's dried already that we collected. That's awesome. Fill it up, birdies. How is the food truck going? It's going. We have 97 food reserves. That's a little bit. Okay, we can deconstruct these now. And did we collect everything from here yet? We did. Okay. So let's sail away again. To not over there. Was it over here? More seagulls? Yes, it was. more seagulls, and the factory ruins. And some fish over there in the corner. That'll work. Oh boy, this just like keeps going. Well, maybe it gets a little thin out here, but like here's a fishing village and another lonely island where we can perhaps get another drifter. Go in that direction, and then the water tower if we needed water, which we don't. Enter. There we go. Okay, so let's go rescue a couple more seagulls, because why not? We're good on wood and plastic and scrap for now, but I want to see what's here. Some oil and some more scrap anyway. Seagulls, stuff, and stuff. And fish. Might as well get that fish. Fishing? Go. Excellent. Okay, we gained a seagull. Let me build another house. Build house. Actually, I'm going to build 2 here and delete this one. And, yep, Stefana and Stefana. And there's not enough houses. I know there's not enough houses. We're working on it. Hey, Lana. You are a drifter.
Hey.
You have bangs that cover your eye. Because, you know, that's important. And then we got a seagull, and I thought about making you the seagull instead, but I'd already named you, so I left it. But I have seagulls to name if anyone would like to be named after a seagull. Or have a seagull named after them. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Build, build, build. Build, build, build. It's important, that's what I said. You would make a good seagull. I'd have to come up with another name to name that female character after, though. Because I don't want to gender swap anybody without them saying they want to be gender swapped. Holy cow, we have 112 food rations now. Let's deconstruct this one. Force those 2 to move back or into the new house. One house has an orange door for some inexplicable reason. That's good. Okay, let's see, what do we got? We got the seagulls. Good. Good. And here we have salvaged most of that. The fish. It looks like we got the fish. We could move on very soon. There are a couple of seaweed rocks over here, which... Oh, we already got those 2. How about this way? Can't see what that is. Very far away. Water tower we really don't need. We could go to the fishing village. It might be fun. And we could go to the lonely island. We could actually go to both of them at the same time. That might be fun. The screechy noises? Oh. Yeah. Well, if anybody's watching who either is female or wouldn't mind being gender swapped to be a female character, I could name you after that, or name that last human after you, and then Lana could be a seagull instead. And if you're watching and you'd like to be a seagull, by all means. We have a crap ton of food now. A veritable crap ton. What else can we make? let's see here. We have all of these. We have that. We have all of that. We have those. We could make a water container. We could just take all the rest of the research just so that we spend our research points that we have. But we really don't need... Holy cow, we just filled up our storage again already. Well, I guess that's what we're going to build. We need rope. Alright, so let's cancel the all-you-can-eat there. Make a couple of ropes. And then go back to all-you-can-make firewood here. I know it's full. I know it's full. More storage. I'm like the Waterworld version of hoarders here. Yes, we'll stop making water if we don't need it. Got all those guys. We got everything from here? Yes, we did. Okay. So let's see. Where do we want to move to? Not there. Fish out there. Turn. Not that. I can't. Still can't see what that is. Maybe I can. Yes, I can. It is a lonely island. Let's go to that lonely island. See if we can find a person out there to feed. We can also. I also want to do this before we stop playing this game. Move to a new region. I'm not sure what that means, but don't think it'll hurt to find out. Oh boy, there's more stuff over here. Seagulls, seaweed-covered rocks, viaduct, map, center. There we go. Okay, so we come over here, and we can find Coral Floodington. Fish. Was that all we were going to get here? Was that? Yeah, I think so. I don't see the fish. They're there. No, there's one closer. Are we like on top of it? Hey, Wandable. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. We are playing Flotsam. This is a bit of a post-apocalyptic, water-worldy kind of inspired game of collection of stuff and recycling and building a small town. We have so much stuff right now that it's kind of laughable. I must have landed right on top of the fish school, but that's fine. I'm not bothered by it that much. Oh, yeah, because it's not even there on the map anymore. Okay, well, we got the person, we got the fish. So let's see where we can go now. We go get some more seagulls. Seaweed covered rocks. Was there something else here we were going to aim for? No, I guess not. Check town. Well, let's go get the seagulls. can also catch some fish too while we're here. Enter, thank you. So I need to... Stephen Wolf and St. Stephen. Build another house then. We're going to have to find some more wood again. Is there wood in this area? Yeah, there's some. Go ahead and salvage some wood. There. Salvage some fish. There. And... so we can name another male character. We have Coral Floddington.
Yo.
Name it after one of my supporters. Although I guess we could name some of the... salvaging fish, yes. Why not salvaging fish? Alright, so we have room for 12. We only have 9 people. I was mistaken when I... wait, I didn't pick up the seagulls yet. That's why. Okay, pick up the seagulls. Might as well have more. Can't have more. Why have any at all? We have the lonely island there. Seaweed covered rocks. Another lonely island. A viaduct. It will go that way. Another lonely island. Seagulls get their own rooms. Yes. Isn't that nice? So we picked up the seagulls, and now we have 11 out of 12. And the seagulls live with the humans, and nobody seems to mind. How are we doing on food? We have plenty of supplies. That's good. What are you doing? Twiddling thumbs. Perfect. Okay. Are we drying a bunch of wood now? Yes, we are. Good. Good, good, good. Collect a little bit more, and then we can move on again. I think maybe going out this way to those 3 would be good. Seagulls have thumbs? Yes, they do. They've mutated after the apocalypse. And so they have thumbs now, yeah. Surprised you didn't know that. Turn that off. The pocket lips gave seagulls thumbs. Who knew? Yes. That's probably enough wood. So let's cancel that and turn back. And we will sail on. You can't go that way, you gotta go around. Their pathing's a little bit wonky. Okay. Let's sail this way. I wanna try and make sure I catch all 3 of those points of interest in the same circle. Move. So, the world map must effectively be infinite, which is nice. Because the limitations that the old world map had, well, are a bit limited. Okay, so let's go over here first. We can get Juniper Croquette. We have seaweed, but we, of course, could have more. Because I'm post-apocalyptic kleptomaniac, so let's do that. And then we'll grab this scrap metal, because we actually don't have that much scrap metal. We only have 10. Okay. So apparently there are a lot more female survivors in the post-apocalyptic water world here than male. Because we have 2 human males and 4 human females. The seagulls also look to be the same, because I would say Stefana is a female name, and I would say Steffi is a female name, and Phasian was Stefan, so it's like 1 to 3 right now on the seagull front too. Hey Devian, welcome to the stream. And hey Des, thank you for the raid, welcome. We're having all kinds of fun here tonight. Happy Saturday night. We're playing Flotsam. This is a post-apocalypse water world inspired, I suppose, game where you go around and collect different things floating on the water. There's wood and plastic. I think I find a patch here for you. There it is. Maybe? There it is. There's some wood here floating. There's also plastic floating. Yeah, you did. Welcome. Yeah, this is... Yep. Yep, you were correct. And then you can also visit these points of interest to rescue people or to collect stuff. Salvage in that case. And then also there is seaweed here as well. So we can go collect some salvage. We can collect Flotsam, hence the name, and we can rescue people and continue and let them join our team here. Oh, we're actually running low on oil. Uh-oh, we're gonna have to make some. Make some oil. So we can take the wood we harvest. We have to dry it because it's wet, of course, because it's been floating on the water. And yes, whales are swimming around. And then once we dry it, we can make it into firewood, make it into rope. We can turn plastic into oil. We can turn the scrap metal into pipes and screws. We can also turn plastic into plastic nets. And then we can use... Well, we don't use the nets directly. I'm not sure what you actually use the nets for, if anything, directly, other than building a fishing hut. Right. No, you don't. You kind of assume that it's dry or it dries on its own. And here we can catch fish with seaweed used as bait. We can cook the fish and the seaweed together to make sushi, or we can just cook the fish. We also were drying fish last episode and at the beginning of this one on sticks, therefore making fish sticks. Here's where we're growing seaweed. If we get seaweed spores, we can grow seaweed here. And this is where we're drying the wood at here. We have a crap ton of stuff in storage. Just a crap ton. And then these are our houses here. Yeah, it's kind of a interesting, I don't know, like cartoon, but also like very, like almost 2D in a way, like comic booky, I guess. No, this is made by Pajama Llama Studios. Yeah, cell shaded. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. That's actually, this is made by Pajama Llama Studios. Oxygen included is clay. But yeah, this is a very It's very, yes, it is a very simple, much simpler, much easier version of games like Oxygen Not Included. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of content. That one's done. This one's almost done. That one's done. Ooh, there's fish here? Did I see fish? Yes, I do see fish. Why do I see fish on the world map that aren't here when I zoom in? Did the shark eat them all? Or the whale, not the shark? I'm gonna guess that's a bug. What are we doing on salvage? Okay, that has been salvaged. So we could move on again. I saw we could pick up another human over here. And some more seaweed over there. And oh, maybe the world isn't infinite. Maybe we're just like in a large loop. Let's go this way. Maybe like that. Alrighty, cool. I'm probably only going another 15-20 minutes. So depending on how long it takes you to make the dinner, then hopefully you'll be back in time. Overgrown wooden ships. Well, that's something new at least. Oh, I missed that one. We'll have to move over there. We'll get the factory ruins too. But I appreciate the raid, Des. And Wandable, who raided a few minutes before. Let's see. So we want to get overgrown wooden ships. Let's go to the shack town first. No, we need to build another house first. How close are we to the edge of the build zone? Very. Can't build beyond it. But right there. And then I will build another house. Right there. And that'll be the end of the house row. Of that house row. And let's go Jacktown over here. Oh, this isn't a rescue a person. Okay. Well, we're going to get some dry wood, some metal scraps, and some canned food. Yay, more food. We have 150, but we need more. Bring me the food. All the food. Okay, how about the overgrown wooden ships? More dry wood and more scrap metal. Nice. And then, of course, more seaweed as well. All the foods. All the foods. Is there fish out here this time? No. I mean, not that we can't. We have the fishing shack. We could fish our own fish. But if there's fish, I would like to just catch it while we're local. How about over there? Yeah, there must be a bug in the way the fish are spawning and not spawning. Oh well. Production limit reached. Oh, right. Because I have production limits that I'm not using. We can only have 100 sushi. Okay. Where is that factory ruins that I saw? And is it one we've already been to? It is one we've already been to. We're going to have to make our own oil. Unless there's another one over here. Another lonely island. We might want to go there. I'll see. Let's make some more oil, though. And we need to go find some more plastic now, because I just used it all. There's some right there. Nope. Wrong button. That's C. That's to go center back on the ship. X and Z are my big and small. Or big and smallin. The zone. Oh yeah, we have plenty of wood now. So much so, we have more scrap here. Need to unload from the boat. Plenty of places to store it here, though. Relatively speaking. Uh-oh. There's some lag. Alright, so we could go to the viaduct, dealing with the shack town and the wooden ships and the seaweed-covered rocks. There's another... That's where we wanted to go. To that island there, I think. Lonely Island and another factory ruins. Yeah, we want to go that way. And there's seaweed over there, too. And fish, if we can get it to spawn. Yeah, I'm still not seeing the fish. Well, if you're thirsty,
Hey, hello.
Juniper, drink something. That must be bugged here. Get some more plastic. Did I mess up? No. Why are you swimming over there? Lana, where are you swimming to? That's a boat salvage.
Yo.
Why are you swimming to the boat salvage spot? That's bizarre. Yeah, it's definitely a boat salvage spot. I do what I want. You do indeed. You do indeed. Make a little bit more oil. Maybe like 3 more. We'll get a little bit more plastic in and then we can move again. Yeah, surely it does get cramped over here. And I got it packed in pretty tight. We got a lot of crap stored. Now we're up to 161 food. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, because now... Oh, no, you're still... Okay. Still harvesting seaweed stuff here. That's fine. I was like, now it looks like two are harvesting plastic. But they're not. In reality, I can't even put a buoy out that far for swimming, so it definitely is bugged out, or was bugged out. I don't know if you're still doing it.
Hey.
No, now you're chilling. You're twiddling your thumbs now. You were that bored that you decided to swim way further than you should be able to harvest a piece of plastic. Good job. I've just about filled up the storages again. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, Juniper is starving and thinks she's salvaging Flotsam. Yeah. Glitchy. Yeah, you're starving and thirsty too. And you're still hauling items. So, not sure. We have plenty of food. We need some more fuel though, I guess. In order to get some more water. That would be good. Give you guys something to do here. But there's plenty of water still, so it's not like that's the problem. Let's pull up the buoy. Remove the marker. As soon as we dock the boat, we can move. Well, we can move anyway. It'll be fine. We finished the ships? No, we never even started the ships. We don't need that stuff anyway. We have so much stuff. Move over there. Maybe it'll unglitch with the movement here. Okay, so we'll come over here. Lilo Citrus. Yeah, another female drifter. And we can get some oil and some more scrap from there. Get some more seaweed, I suppose. They won't let me do a swimming buoy. I have to do, or salvage. I have to do a boat salvage there. Overgrown wooden ships. Long Island. Viaduct. Abandoned motorboats. Viaduct. Overgrown wooden ships we just left behind. She de-glitch.
Hey, hello.
I think she did.
Hello.
Was Juniper?
Yo.
Yeah, she de-glitched. So moving de-glitched her. That's good. Now she's desalinating water. So we now have 13 people. Lilo Citrus joined. Boats. I think the next thing I want to do is try that other biome button. Once we finish harvesting all of that, and while we're at it, also harvesting all of this. A lot of stuff out there still, though. I need to build another storage. 107, 120, 98. Yeah, I'm going to build another large storage. Sure, why not? Oh, not new biome. I'm sorry. New... I keep saying biome, but new region. I don't know if it just means there's just more of the same or what that means, but I want to do that before we end today for sure. How are you doing? One more boat will fill up for that one. And this one is 2 more boats. Let's do this and send a second boat out there. That'll get the last boat there. Once this boat gets unloaded, and this boat's bugged too because it's had 5 metal scrap in it for a long time. Maybe I'll deconstruct it and rebuild that boat. The other thing I could do, just for fun, is build one of these water containers. Could put it right over here. That way we at least build one. Solar still looks is huge. We built those in the last series I did. They're not any different. We could do the fish kebab but we can make the cooked fish over here at the food truck. So there's not a whole lot of point there. Boats are the same. We have one of each of these built. We have these all built. So we have built everything we can build. We did all of our research, even though we have 1 million research points left. So yeah. I think that one last thing, and that's, unless there's something amazing at the end of that tunnel, this might be the last. This second stream might be the last stream of this game. I was hoping they added more content, more extensive, but they obviously haven't. Yeah, that boat's bugged out too because, yeah. Okay, well, let's go out to the world here, and we'll move to a new region. Yes. Yeah, well, the last time I played it, it lasted me 3 streams, which is partially because the world map was so difficult. But, yeah. Alright, so we just filled up on fuel because we had some in storage. So, kind of the same types of things. There's a shack town, a lonely island, factory ruins, a shack town, freshwater oasis, though. We could go over there and see what that looks like. Maybe I'll just move enough to bring that into the focus here. Lonely island, more seagulls, abandoned motorboats. We've seen those before. Lonely island. Oops. Go here. Okay. So let's do. We can salvage the shack town. Freshwater oasis. That just gives us water. Okay. We have a lot of water, so doing that isn't all that advantageous, but I'll do it anyway. And then we can go over here to the factory ruins and salvage some more of that. Yeah, they did have the deconstruct bug last time. Maybe if I cancel the deconstruct now, will that make a difference? Probably not. Probably not. And now I think... No, maybe not. They're just twiddling their thumbs. But I don't have enough tasks for anyone to do on this island either. Or on this, this town, this raft. Yeah, I thought so. That's a bummer. I mean, it's a good game concept. It's a game that I'm definitely keeping an eye on myself. I wanted to see how this new world map worked, of course, but unfortunately, it's not. It's still not a lot of content. I don't know what other content they are planning on adding. They've been kind of secretive about. I mean, they have like a roadmap. And I guess I could go pull up that roadmap and we could talk about it for a second while we're collecting those things. Let's see. Where did the roadmap go? Roadmap. So the next thing they're going to add is a birdhouse. So the seagulls, they're gonna revamp the seagulls. Presumably they're not going to live in houses anymore. They're going to live in birdhouses now, which is at least logical. And then there's a construction update after that. Building boundaries and improvements to the walkways. And then they don't say what's after that. I do remember seeing an old roadmap, though, that had some different stuff on it that is not in the game yet. I wonder if I can find that. Old roadmap. There we are. They've talked about adding a day-night schedule. They haven't added that yet. They talked about adding weather. That they haven't added that yet. And then they have a thing called player goals, in ecological town, and more. I'm not sure what that means entirely, but that's a really old roadmap though, from like 6 months ago. So they've obviously changed their focus a little bit, and yeah, so it's a bit different now. No, I don't play Ark. I don't have Ark. I think I had looked at it, but I don't remember why I didn't like it. Is it? I'm fairly opposed to games with combat. So if there's a lot of combat in it, that might be why I rejected it. Get more sushi, or seaweed rather, but that's not really necessary. We have plenty. We have 3 more spores and 82 raw seaweed. It's a lot of combat, yeah. Yeah, that's not... Yeah, Phasian tried to convince me to play Monster Hunter World when that came out, and I was like, no. Not my kind of thing. I mean, yeah, I did play WoW for a long time, and I did raid, but I was never hardcore. But at least like in WoW, the fights are all very well scripted, so there's no randomness. So for me, it was more like less of a fight and more of a calculation. So yeah, I won't play RimWorld either. They've tried. They've both tried. Lana and Phasian have tried. So for WoW, it was more like, okay, well this fight is very scripted, and so once I learn the fight, it's more about calculation than it is about combat. Like, okay, press on my hotbar or whatever, press 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 3, 4. Like, you just kind of have a pattern going. So RimWorld is a Dwarf Fortress descendant, I guess. Would be the best way to describe it if you've seen or played Dwarf Fortress ever. It's a colony builder. There's some content in it. There's some combat in it, rather, quite a bit, rather, which is why I won't play it. But it's a colony builder, and you basically have, I don't know, like a ridiculous amount of configuration that you can do to the pawns, the characters. Lana and especially Phasian bust my chops all the time for playing Oxygen Not Included, because it's the same kind of game, only it doesn't have combat. Well, Phasian's never told me you can turn the combat off, but yeah, it depends. If the game kind of is meant to have combat and you turn it off, you have to be very careful about the kind of game that it is if you're going to turn combat off. Because if it's not a game that can handle not having combat well, like if it takes too much away from the game, then there's no point in turning it off. Like in Factorio, for me, turning the combat off is fine because I like to build and design and lay out and experiment with recipes and whatnot. But yeah, if combat is centralized to the flow of the game and you turn it off, then it just does too much damage to the flow. And I don't want to do that. So, I think this is going to be it for Flotsam already. I'm not really ready to... I actually own... Well, I got it for free on Epic, but I own the base game of Subnautica and I never actually have played it. I don't really know all that much about it. I just got it because it was free. Yeah, and I won't play PvP games. Like, I basically refuse to PvP. I tried, even in the aforementioned World of Warcraft, I tried PvP some, and I was just like, I just don't like it. So, I haven't tried Subnautica. Like I said, I own the base game. I don't own the expansion. But, I don't know. I haven't even really looked at it. I got it when it was free ages ago on Epic, and I haven't even looked at it. But so I think I don't think I'm ready yet to return to Factorio. Yeah, you're going back to the combat again, Phasian. Thanks. I don't have my series figured out yet. So I think what I'll do is I'll go to the other game that I waffled on returning to here, and that I picked Flotsam over, and that's Cubifactorium. There's also been some good updates to that as well. They were a little bit longer ago, so that's why I did Flotsam over Cubifactorium, because this one's updates are more recent. But the updates in Cubifactorium look interesting to me as well. So I think I may go back to that on Tuesday. I don't have Autonauts. Well, if you can avoid it, that might be okay. Like, I mean, I'm in Satisfactory on YouTube. I'm dealing with fighting the bad guys there. Yeah, that's why I won't do Autonauts. The WUV is just too cringy for me. Yeah, you spelled it wrong, but hey, what are you gonna do? It's Autonauts. It is Autonaut for me. The WUV is just too cringy for me. Like, I can't do it. So I would have gotten that game though. Like, if there's an option where you could rename that to just Love or something else besides WUV, I would probably buy it, but I can't do it. It's too cringy. Alright, so let's see if we can find someone to raid. The two people who were live when I started, who I would have raided me, so that's good. I suppose we could raid somebody playing Factorio. I'm sure there's nobody else playing Flotsam. Me, myself, and I. Yep. So we could look at Factorio. It's not the popping out hearts part. It's literally the name, WUV. It makes me cringe every time I read it or hear it or see it. I can't. Alright, so I think I'm going to pick a random Factorio player here. No, it's not like Moist at all. Like, Moist doesn't bother me. I like Moist bothers some people, though, yes. It's just the fact that they chose a cutesy word to describe the mechanic. That it's... Yeah. Every time I see it, I cringe. Thank you, Phasian. So I think we're going to raid someone here at random, playing Factorio. There's a few people playing Crestorio 2, which is compelling. Yeah, maybe we'll raid one of these people at random. Alright, so thank you guys for coming. We'll be back again on tomorrow for Co-op Shenanigans. We may have a new semi-surprise game for you folks. We haven't decided for sure yet, I don't think. Otherwise, of course, we have Astroneer in the wings. And then I'll be back on Tuesday with something else. Cubifactorium, if nothing else. And we'll see how that game has progressed as well since we last played it. Probably back in July or something. It's been a while. July, August, somewhere in there. Yeah, see you, Devian. Thank you. And Malarian as well. So let's raid this person. What was her name? Sir Karens. And they're playing Factorio with the Crestorio 2 mod. And we'll see how that goes. So thank you all for joining me. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.